So how many of you done that 5 programs in that assignment? Raise your hands. Right. 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 Look here. Yesterday I started. Yesterday or Saturday? Saturday I started. Blocks I started. Some 5 programs are in your hand. And who has been submitted the assignments? I cross-checked a few. I'll reply the feedback also. Give me the time because I received many mails. So I'll find time and I'll give a feedback individually to you. I'll give the solution also for that 5 programs. One day I will write the solution, not immediately, because I am in the process of moving the syllabus. Some more part I must move it. Okay, right. I'll give the solutions. Yesterday, 1 or 2 questions they asked me. So whatever the process you are feeling, you do it. Whatever the answer is coming, let it come. If it is possible, correct it. If you are not understanding it, round off that question and keep it. So that whenever I start my discussion, I'll reach your point wherever you stopped, because I'm checking what errors are coming. I'll cross check it. Whenever I see the question, I'll get your idea also. You followed what idea? I can read your mindset through that answer. Whenever you write one program, we can read your mindset also. The process you taken correctly or not, like this. So overall discussion I'll do, and 5 more programs are ready with me. 10 programs I prepared. Hope within 2 days I'll give a 5 programs to you. Today blocks will be ended. We are entering into constructors. Today is Monday. Monday, Tuesday constructors, and Wednesday you will get 1 more 5 programs. Got it right? So these 5 programs I'll give a time again for 1 week. Meanwhile, this weekend I'll provide a solution for that first 5 programs, and 1 more 5 programs will be in your hand. Like this, I'm planning to rotate that. Right? I'll give a time. Means time in the sense you keep on reading that question, do something, some action you want to do. At last solution I'll provide it. That's a plan. Okay, right? Hope you understood variables. You understood methods. You understood, methods. Based on that method with parameter and return type, still some few practices needed on it. But even then, the method can be passed with primitive data type variables as parameters, and method can be passed with non-primitive data type variables as parameters. Whenever we pass primitive data type variables as parameter, values are passed from one method to another method. Whenever we pass non-primitive data type variables as parameter, object references are moved from one method to another method. Clear everyone? Right. So after this one, I stopped the discussion here. And I want to introduce one more alphabet, that is block. I done some work on Saturday. Let me continue that. Okay, right. Blocks. The third alphabet we are trying to take from take into a class. We are calling it as blocks. This is the first block diagram. The second block diagram. Anyway, let me repeat. The set of statements which are declared within the flower brackets and executed automatically is known as block. Executed automatically meaning is methods are called for execution, means we only will call the method for execution, but blocks are not called. They are executed by themselves. So we call it as executed automatically. How many blocks are available in Java now? Two blocks. What are they? Static block and non-static block. What is the other name for non-static block now? Instance block. So static blocks. The blocks which are declared with the static keyword are known as static blocks. What is the execution behavior of a static block now? Static block is executed only once with the highest priority when the class is used for first time. The statement is static block is executed only once with the highest priority. Only once with highest priority when the class is used for first time. Here, one or two students asked a question on Saturday to me. Sir, again re-explain that used for first time meaning is what, sir? In the execution process, the class will be loaded first. The class will be loaded. After loading has been completed, execution engine will use that class. For what purpose it is using now? Maybe to load the data into static variable. Maybe to create object also, it may use the class. Whenever it uses the loaded class for the first time, then the static block is executed. That's the meaning. Static block executes only once and having highest priority in execution and executed when the class is used for the first time. It's a theory. Static blocks can access static variables directly. As if like static method accessing static variable directly, static block also can access static variables directly. All of understood this statement, right? After this one, I took one program. So in this program, I took one static block in the main class. Whenever I took one static block in the main class, static block must have highest priority, no? So what happened now? Static block is executed first, then main method is executed. That you observed from your program number 1. In that program number 1 diagram is here. When the execution engine used that main class to access that main method. Whenever used the main class to access main method, automatically static block is executed with highest priority 1. Then main method came out with a priority 2. That's a diagram. Here object not there because instance members not there, no, object is not available there. It's a theory. In the second one, what I done now, I want to take one static block in the subclass. So I took one static block in the subclass. After taking the static block in the subclass, here main class separate and subclass separate. Main class came for execution here. The main class is having main method. The main method will come for execution there. When the main method came for execution, the line load 100 onto B. B belongs to class. Which class now? B test. Now execution engine will say load that B test. I will wait it until it is loaded. Understood this point now, right? Now B test class is loading. After loading has been completed, now execution engine will go and use that class. For what purpose it is using now? To load that 100 onto B. Whenever it want to load that 100 onto B, it used the class. After using the class, whenever it used, immediately static block is executed. Whenever it is used, static block is executed. The answer will come out as B is equal to 0. In the interview, be careful with the static blocks. I also will give 3 or 4 interview questions based on this static block. You have to test yourself. correct answer you written at a time or not, you have to cross check it. I'll upload that in the Google Classroom to you. I'll upload in all the batches. I'll be uploading 4 or 5 questions. I'll upload specifically on the static block. Whenever I upload that questions, I'll give a questions on static block. I'll tag it. You download it, write on the paper. You do by your own. Understood, right? Among that 5 questions, how many marks you got it, you have to cross check it. The reason, once you understand the static block enough, many questions you are going to answer it. I said no, it is a filtering questions. So be careful. You understood that diagrammatical behavior or not, cross check. I'll upload that 5 questions today or tomorrow on static block FAQ. Understood this point, right? So here behavior, static block came out, but B is equal to 0. After static block execution completed with priority 1, priority 2 is 100 updated onto variable B. After that, main method executed and B is equal to 100. Everybody clear with the static block? Right. Here, one question. The question is nothing but some student asked that question also. Can we write Java program without main method? Because static block is running first, no? Anyway, static block, if I write it, answer should come or not now. Can we construct one Java program without main method? FAQ question is there. So start with that FAQ today. Can we write Java program without main method? Can we write Java program without main method? Can we write Java program without main method? Look here. After 2004 year, after 2004 or from 2004 onwards, our Java product is popular. Before 2004, our product is not popular. Not popular means among n number, we are also available. Among that n number, after 2004, our people started standing unique in the market. So our products are 5, 6, 7 means Java 5, Java 6, Java 7, Java 8 today in the market. After that 9, 10, 11, they are all waiting. So all these products are important products only. Among that one product is there, Java 6. Up to Java 6 version. Java 6 version came by 2006. The Java 6 version is valid in the market up to 2011. In 2011, Java 7 came. Means up to Java 6 version, we can write Java programs without the main method. But after Java 7 version onwards, from Java 7 version onwards, we cannot write Java program without the main method. Say the answer to the market like this. Can we write Java program without main method? Answer is yes. We can write Java program without main method up to Java 6 version. But it is not possible from Java 7 version onwards. When the Java 7 version came, before that, other technology people started integrating to Java. They took Java supports. You know Android already. Like Android, you know, because greatest impact happened in the market because Nokia mobile phone gone. Everybody knows. So big impact of Java given support to Android. That impact, how much impact means one mobile phone vanished in the market, that is Nokia. That is a great, biggest example in your history. Because of Java support given to one OS, Android, that came with one Android version in the market and some companies took it and it has been vanished. Like this, we given support to many people in the market So after that, Seleniums came today, Hadoops came, Spark came, ERPs came, DevOps, many tools are running on Java. Like this, many areas our support is there. Because of this reason, they made main as mandatory. Because don't confuse other technology people by running with static block. Understood now? So from Java 7 version onwards, if you don't write main method, execution error will come. Right? The statement is, answer is yes. Answer, yes. We can write Java program without main method up to. Yes, we can write Java program without main method up to Java 6 version. Java 6 version. But from Java 7 version onwards, yes, we can write Java program without main method up to Java 6 version. But from Java 7 version onwards, we cannot write Java programs without main method. They changed the process. You answer the same thing. Up to Java 7, it is possible. From Java 7, it is one. Moreover, in the real-time market, Java developer is not using 6 and 7. You must use 8. Minimum 8 we are using in the market. So we cannot write a program without main method. It's a theory. Okay. After that, we go for non-static blocks or instance blocks. Non-static blocks or instance. The blocks which are declared without a static keyword are known as non-static blocks or instance blocks. The blocks which are declared without a static keyword are known as non-static blocks or instance blocks. The blocks which are declared without a static keyword are known as non-static blocks or instance block, you can say. Syntax. Just open flower bracket and close the flower bracket. Here we had set of statements. Set of statements. So static keyword not there. Just open flower bracket and close the flower bracket. You can say set of statements. You can say. Execution behavior. Execution behavior. Static block is executed while object creation process. Not static block, sorry. Instance blocks, make it. Instance block is executed while object creation process. Instance block is executed while object creation process. While object creation process. When object creation started or while object creation, instance block will run. That's the meaning of it. Now, instance block is executed. Instance block is executed for all the multiple object creations. Instance block is executed for all the multiple object creations. Instance block is executed for all the multiple object creations. Suppose two objects created, instance block executed for 2 times. That's the meaning. If 3 objects created, instance block executed for 3 times. For every multiple object creation, instance block will run. Instance block is executed for all the multiple object creations. Let me show that once. Example program. I'll take it as demo block3.java. I'll take it. Right. Let me run it. See there. Demo block3. This is one main class. Save the program with the main class. I'll take one class here. Some block test. Block test. This is one subclass. Here I'll take one instance block. Now system dot out dot println. The output is coming from instance block. I am creating two objects. B test OB1 is equal to new B test. B test OB2 is equal to new B test. I'm creating two objects. First time I'm creating two objects for a single class. All of you understood this? Right, okay. Now, 2 times it is executed. See, I will run it. Demo 138. Demo 138. Right. Now Java C demo block3.java. So 2 times it is executed because 2 objects are created, no? Right. Now for output purpose, system dot out dot println object 1. This is for object 1. This is for object 2. To see the output bit clearly, Object 1, object 2. Anyway, now here I'll take one variable. Int a is equal to 10. One instance variable. Instance variable. Memory in class or memory in object? Memory in object. How many objects are there? So A will get the memory in two objects, no? Yes or no? Sir, according to the theory, memory in the object means two objects are there. So A should get the memory in the two objects. Right. Now system dot out dot println. The value A is equal to plus A. Now, if I run it, object 1 A is equal to 10. Object 2 A is equal to 10. Both are coming or not now? Object 1, object 2. Now, I will write A plus plus here. A plus plus means what now? Increment by 1, no? Right. It should become 11 or not now, right? Now you are incrementing in the object level because memory in the class or memory in the object? Memory is in the object. When the memory is in the object, whenever you increment it, the answer will be 11 and 11 because that object different, this object different. Now I'll take one variable now. That is static. Static. Int b is equal to 20. So static variable, memory in the class or memory in the object? Memory in class. Static variable, memory in class. For two objects, how many classes are there? Only one class. So how many memories will come for B now? Only one. Yes or no? Only one class for both. So print it. So system dot out dot println the value B is equal to plus B. Now here I am writing B plus plus I am writing. Now this is incremented in the object level. This is incremented in the class level. So see the output. In the object 1, instance block, A is equal to 11. B is equal to how much now? 21. In object 2, instance block, what is A now? 11. B is what now? 22. Because B is shared. Okay, right. Sir, I want to know how this output came. Can I trace it now? Right. I am tracing the behavior of your block. I am tracing the behavior of your block. Sir, this is the output. So in this output, object 1 is printing instance block where A is equal to 11, B is equal to 21. Object 2, instance block where A is equal to 11, B is equal to 22. Here I am drawing execution flow of above program. Now you are going to understand how the instance block and the variable locations. How many class files will come for this program? How many class files? 2 class files will come. One is what now? btest.class file. One is demo block3.class file. One is btest.class file. One is demo block3.class file. This is one main class. Now let me draw it to understand what is that. First time we are having 2 objects for the same class. 2 objects for the same class we are having. method area where classes are loaded. Heap area where objects are created. Java stack area where methods are executed. Method area, heap area, Java stack area. Now, you know, the first class loaded is demo block 3. The first class loaded is demo class 3. Sorry, demo block 3. So, demo block 3 is loaded. Demo block 3 is having only one method, that is main. So, main will come for execution. So, main copied here. The main copied. So, main came here. Main has one partition. In that main, we had B test. OB1 is equal to new B test. B test OB1 is equal to new B test. You know this concept no already, right? Sir, new means one reference created. Sir, new means one reference created. 0x11, one reference created. After reference has been created, new means one reference created, new followed by B test. Whenever new followed by B test indicates creating object for B test. Whenever you are creating object for B test, it passes information to loader, load that B test. Now B test will be loaded. So static block not there, headache not there. So B test will come. B test class will come. In that B test class, we had one variable A, one variable B. So A is instance variable, no memory available here. Now B is static. B got the memory. So B is equal to 20. Now B got the memory in the class level variable. Now instance block. Instance block, no memory. IB means instance block. After 2-3 days, you will understand. You will not understand what is IB. So IB, my intention is instance block. Okay, right. Now once loading completed, now execution engine will go to this class and start creating the object. I'll use this class to create object. I'll use this class to create object. While object creation, I am bringing that variable. I have to bring that A variable, no, right? I bring that A variable outside. A variable got the memory here. So A is having what value now? 10. Initial value is 10 from the class. So A got the memory here. A got the memory. As the rules of object, instance members has to get the memory. So A got the memory. Once A got the memory, instance block will come out. This instance block will come out. Once the instance block came out here, instance block came out. Once the instance block came out here, the instance block will go for execution directly. Because instance block is executed while object creation, the instance block will go for execution. The instance block will go for execution. The instance block came here. The instance block came here for execution. I am giving the same number here because instance block is executed while object creation. All of you understood this line, right? So instance block execution started. Here A plus plus and I had B plus plus is there. I had A plus plus and B plus plus. Now that instance block came from the object, no, right? So here, sir, instance block came from the object. Now it want to access A. Whenever it want to access A, instance block came from the object, no, control will go to the object. Understood this now, right? And access A. So A value will become what now? 11. Now the change occurred in the object or not now? Yes or no? Right. Now the same way, it want to access, sorry, it want to modify the B now. For B plus plus, the instance block came from here, control will go to this object. In this object, B is available or not available? Not available. So the control will go to the class. The reason the object came from the class. So 21 will become what now? Sorry, 20 will become what now? 21. All of you understood this? So B change occurred in the class level. A change occurred in the object level. So after change has been occurred. So finally, here 11, here 21. That is a change. Here 11 and here 21. After that, we are displaying A and B. We are displaying. Whenever you display A and B, A is equal to 11 will come, B is equal to 21. All of you understood this output, right? Once this output came now, this frame is destroyed. So this frame, because execution completed, no, the frame is destroyed. Once the frame is destroyed, here object creation process is going on already. So after that object creation process ended, this address will come and load it onto OB1. So after that, address will come. Means what? Before address coming on to OB1, instance block executed. Because of this reason, instance block is executed while object creation process. All of you understood this diagram, right? Now the change occurred in the object. Over. Once the first line execution completed, it go with the second line. What is the second one line now? B test OB2 is equal to new B test. It is creating one more time. One more object for B test. OB2 is equal to new B test. Creating one more object. Sir, new. New means one reference is created. Sir, new means one reference is created. 0x22. The rule of new operator is creating one reference. Once the reference has been created, now new followed by one class B test. Now it asks the loader to load it. Already I have been loaded. It is available there. Why to load it? Already there are not now. Once it is available, it will not load. Already class is available in the method area. So class loads how many times now? Only once. For multiple object creations, the class loads only once. So already class is there. Start creating object. When you started creating object, you have to give the memory for instance members. So I'll give the memory for instance members. These instance members are coming from the class. These instance members are coming from where now? Class. So here A is equal to 11 will come or 10 will come. Now A is taking from the object. A is taking from the class. A is taking from class. A is taking from the object. So object created from the class, created from the object. Object created from the class, created from the object. Created from the, because syntax class only, no. New followed by class. When the object is created from the class, A is taken from the class, taken from the object, taken from the class. Now A variable updated in the class, updated in the object. A variable updated in the class, updated in the object, updated in the object. Now A variable updated in the object. What is the class value? A is equal to 10 only. What is the class value now? A is equal to 10 only. So what happens here now? So A will get 10. All of you understood this now? So A is coming from the class. A is coming from the class. When A is coming from the class now, what is A value means? A value will be 10 only, because class level variable, A is not class level variable. Only code is coming from the class. So A will get the memory within the object. When A is getting the memory, initial value of A is 10 only. 10 will come. All of you understood this? Yes or no? Right. Now, IB means your instance block. Your instance block. Instance block will come from class. When the instance block came from class now, it has been loaded here. This instance block will go for execution here. Instance block will go for execution. So again, separate frame. Now, here again we had A plus plus, B plus plus. Observe it. Now, whenever execution control want to do A plus plus, whenever it want to do A plus plus, now that instance block came from this object, no? Yes or no? It came from the second object. Whenever it came from the second object, here A will get what value now? 11. All of you understood this? Right. Now, whenever B is there, look the B in this object. In this object, B available or not available? Not available means go to the class. Whenever you go to the class, what is the change here now? 22. Understood now? There is a proof to say that variable available in the class level. See there? Now the change occurred like this. Sir, A and 21. Here A got 11 And B got how much now? 22. And here the answer is A is equal to 11 and B is equal to 22. The answer came or not now? Understood this? Right. Okay. Now, once it is executed, the frame will be destroyed. Whatever the object is there, this object reference will be loaded onto OB2. Here to here, the block will come here with the priority 5 anyway. Right. So that is one object. This is one object. That is separate object. This is separate object. Two objects created? No. Right. Instance members coming from the class with initial value. Okay, right. So in this diagram, instance block executed 2 times for 2 objects. 2 different objects are created here. All of you observed this? Right. Okay. Now, below this, the diagram will be drawn. Right. Make a statement. Note NOT. Right. Look here. What you observed from this program, sir? Up to now, you created single object for the class. We can create multiple objects also. Class can generate any number of multiple objects without restriction. You can generate any number of multiple objects without restriction. Make a statement. Class in Java can generate any number of multiple objects without restriction. Restriction not there. You can create any number of multiple objects without restriction. Class in Java can generate any number of multiple objects without restriction. If you got it right. The second point you observed here. See there. In this diagram, whatever the modification happened in the first object, the modification not affecting in the second object. Here A is equal to 11, no? Again, you are starting with A is equal to 10 here or not now? Means what? That object different, this object different. The multiple objects which are generated from the class are independent by their memory location. They are not dependent. They are independent by by their memory location. Make a statement. The multiple objects which are generated from the multiple objects which are generated from the class. The multiple objects which are generated from the class are independent by their memory location, independent by their memory location on heap area. The multiple objects which are generated from the class are independent by their memory location on heap area. Underline independent by their memory location. Underline that. So that object different and this object different. Okay, right. The class is loaded only once while generating multiple objects. They'll ask a question to you. I am creating two objects. The class loads 2 times or 1 time. There is a question. What is the answer from you now? 1 time. Class loads only once in generating multiple objects. The class comes only. I am coming only once, no? Yes or no? You are all my individual objects only. Your notebooks are there, no? Somebody is writing green ink, somebody is writing red ink, somebody is writing blue ink, somebody is not writing also. So objects are independent or not now? Roughly I am speaking. Somebody using short book, somebody using 100 pages, somebody using 200. Independent one there. But class common only, no. So our batch is generally unlimited because our voices are very big, no. Manage and feel it. So unlimited objects, they'll say. You can go with unlimited objects, they'll say. Generally. So same in Java, a class can generate any number of objects, no restriction. 100, 200, 300. That many objects will not come anyway. But the possibility is that if you want, you can generate it. But the objects are independent by their memory location. Got it right? Now, third point to be remembered is the class is loaded only once. Actually, classroom means what, Andy? Sir, taking one paper, not paper, book, one pen, one board, one marker, and writing notes. That classroom environment gone, no? Especially online people will be sleeping and listening, I think. Somebody, not all. Who is sleeping, they'll stand and wake up at least. Right. That environment gone, no? Generally. Yes or no, na? Generally. So what happened here now? Class can generate any number of objects. The objects are independent. Right? Objects are independent by their memory location. But the content which is delivered from the class to objects, they come with the same value, they'll come. Understand this point now? A is coming with the same value 10. In the object 1, it became 11. That is object 1 only, not object 2. In object 2, again A came with what value now? 10 only. Because that is coming from the class or not now. That is a concept. Right? Okay. The class is loaded only once. Only once. In generating multiple objects. In generating multiple objects. In generating multiple objects. The class is loaded only once in generating multiple objects. Everybody can remember these 3 points? Right. Okay. Now, one more thing is, sir, static block is executed only once with highest priority when the class is used for the first time. Sir, where I should use this static block in the real time? Make it. I'm concluding with a note here. In real time, static block is used to hold database connection code. Part of DAO, data access object, DAO layer of MVC, model view controller. In real time, static block is used to hold database connection code part of DAO layer of MVC. Static block is popular only. You cannot see in core Java. Introduction will be done in core, but application will be done in advance. In advance, this is. Whenever in the process of constructing projects in MVC, MVC is one rule according to real-time market. Whatever the projects we constructed, we must present that projects in the form of MVC architecture. That is a rule. When we are constructing MVC architecture, all database codes must be together. So that layer we call it as DAO layer. So all database connection, database creation, creating table, database creation, database insert, database retrieve, database update, database delete, or whatever other operations you had from databases, we keep all together into one layer. That only DAO layer. In that DAO layer, database connection will be there. That connection must be only one because they write in the static block. For insertion, one connection. Deletion, one connection. Updation, one connection you must not do. You must do how many connections now? Only one connection you must do because they'll ask you to write database connection in the static block. Static block runs how many times now? One time. And before insertion, before deletion, before updation, database connection must be happened or not now because static block will run with the highest priority and database connection is there, you can use it. That is occurrence. So in real-time market, you can see static block in your DAO layer. Sir, what about instance blocks? Frankly speaking, we never use it. Almost we never use it. We write, we never use it, it will make a negative, no? We write less used. Nothing but we never use. Make it. In real time, somebody asks, sir, what is this real time? Somebody asked a question. Correct only, because all trainers will write real time. Sir, what is this real time, sir? Real time meaning is you are all gaining the knowledge, no? Yes, sir, no, na. After gaining knowledge, what you will do? I'll forget it, sir. You must not forget it. Yes, sir, no, na. Sir, same thing I done in my graduation, no, that is over. In graduation, yesterday I read it, sir, today I forget it, sir. So that is different. Semester to semester, student will become very fresh. Because last semester, which semester means I forget it, sir. Semester 1 or semester 2, I cannot remember, sir. How many subjects are there means 2 or 3, not 3, 6 will be there. How many labs means, wait, sir, let me think it, I am not getting. Means what? That is some graduation different area. Here, you are gaining one knowledge. After gaining some knowledge, you will apply one job. You will prepare one resume and you will apply it. By seeing your profile through resume, somebody will call you. They will test you in technical. Means whether you had subject or not. After subject proved, they'll call for HR. HR means normal discussion with you. What is your background? Where is your background? Show your certificates and so on. So according to company criteria, technically you proved. According to company criteria, you had your certifications and so on. So take this offer. Tomorrow onwards, you come to office, you have been selected as some role. Tomorrow morning, you went it. What you will do? Sir, I brought my carry box, eat and I'll come, sir. Not possible, no? Got it or not now? One task will come to your table. Understood now? Now you have to apply the knowledge. That only real time. At last you are there to apply, sir. 18 years completed, sir. At last I got one table where I can apply my knowledge. Yes or no? Now? Understood this point now? I got one opportunity today, sir. After these many years, I got one opportunity where I am where I am using my knowledge for the construction. That only real time. Really, you are in the live in the world. Your program is going to join one application development. The application will